Hey, you guys, what's good? Welcome to Esme&Eric YouTube channel. You guys like, subscribe, comment, and follow if you guys enjoy the content. So you guys have had a couple bangers lately. I guess you can say more or less there's been a lot more action than the past, past videos, I should say. Um, this is the stuff social media thrives on. Just to let you guys know. So if I commented out and hurt anybody's feelings, this is social media. This is what it's about. This is, I guess you can say more or less, this would be like the downfall of social media, uh, or getting involved with social media and then thinking that thinking that you could because nobody's invincible to anything, you guys. Information wise, um, I carry a lot of baggage, you guys. I carry a lot of baggage from a prison sentence to selling fentanyl to our people. The baggage that I carry is it's pretty heavy, and I get a lot of people that try and lift it. You guys best just leave it up to me because that's my baggage, that's my shit, that's my worry, that's my everything. So, you guys, we're gonna speak a little bit more on my live, my part one live that I did a couple days ago. I was supposed to go and finish it up a couple days ago, but I end up not because I had some stuff to do. So, even this morning too, you guys, my baby's sleeping, so it usually gives me time to do these, hey, because I end up having to jump up and do this and that. So yeah, I thought I would do that. So before I begin, you guys, like I said, do what you got to do to support my channel, you guys. Whether it's buying a star or whether it's subscribing, you guys, don't matter to me. Support is support to me. I'm not gonna bitch about my eight. I'm not gonna bitch about four or five, you guys. Alive is alive. You know, like you guys said, there's a lot of people out there that wonder, like, or not wonder, talk shit, I should say. A lot of people out there that talk shit and want to, like, oh, well, Eric, you only have so many viewings and you have only so. You guys, the reason why I do these lives is because they're stories. Hey, they're my stories, and I want to tell them to you guys. And quite frankly, you guys, I don't really care if you guys listen or not because these are my stories. It's my way of telling you guys, what I know, and it's my way of keeping you guys informed of whatever the fuck is going on. So these are that's my reason of why I have my channel, you guys. Because there's a lot going on the reserve. Um, One thing I want to speak about, you guys, is when people hear the truth, they call it uh, otherwise, because some people don't understand like the situation that you're going through, or even some people don't even understand uh definitions, and they use words and they use terms freely, and sometimes they'll use these words to like bring you down. But these words, you guys, it kind of makes me feel cheap because you're a part of you're part of my area. And if you're gonna sound like an idiot or a dope, don't say nothing because there's people out there that know what these definitions mean, like myself. So don't be spreading words that you think just because they're kind of big and you think you could use them. Hey, one of them was like one of the words I was hearing a lot, you guys, was and I got bashed about this, you guys, and this video, you guys, I just wanted to clarify the rest of that before I continue on. Hey, um, the word, you guys, the word. I heard that word all this week, constituents. Somebody was using it as a term for myself, and I'm not an elected official, you guys. I'm not. I've never been an elected official for someone to call. say that I have constituents, you know. As, you, the constituents are you, the people, you guys. So far, like when I say I stand up for you guys, that's the people, we the people, Moses Lakers, the standoff people, you know, that's who we stand up for. And you guys, I wanna use a word today, and it's a real simple word, you guys. It's called criticism, or an analogy, you guys. Don't If you can't take what you dish, then don't dish it. Um, because if you get corrected, it's kind of like, eh, if you get corrected, it's kind of like someone putting you over their lap and spanking you, you know. So if I had to spank you, that's just what it was, because I don't appreciate these words being used to my for myself, because first off, you guys don't even know what the word means, and not you guys, just the person that was using the word, say in general. Hey, um, I I'm a delegate for our people, you know. So I see a lot of stuff on news like Danielle Smith and starting this talk of Alberta separating. The first half of it is well, I'm not going to tread too much on this, because there's people out there that are for it, and a lot of our people that are against it. Because I understand a bit of politics. I went to school for political science, you guys, back in 2012, 2014. Maurice Manyfingers was teaching the course, psychology and all that, out in Red Crow. That was one of the very first times they started that North American studies, Native American studies, something like that. Anyways, politics is not something that is for everybody. And you guys, a majority of politicians do not get to, for the most of you guys throughout their whole life, will not get to utilize their skills, um, especially on the reserve, you guys. Hey, and you guys, like some are gonna say there's discrepancies, and some are gonna say that they don't belong in the same pot. But politics and chief and councils, it's the same thing, you guys. It's the same thing. And how we vie for seats is we argue amongst each other, and we argue against policy. Um, the CNC may have a project that they have that I don't agree with, like how I really went hard, you guys, on that that detox center, or that treatment center on the road they just built by Waterton. I didn't agree with it, because we have so many detox centers in Kainai already. So that was one of the reasons why I really disagreed with it, and I didn't want to. I wasn't for it. So a lot of people said I was dissing and putting down the CNC. And another example, when I was running for council, I was putting down my running mates. It's not called putting down, you guys. It's not called teasing. Maybe in your eyes, because maybe like you got hurt when you're young and somebody teased you, and you stick with it now, and you're just this hateful person. Maybe that's the reason. But when you see people like me talking out against, like, Danielle Smith and the separatists, I'm not talking them down. I'm not talking down her as an individual. I'm talking down her policy. I'm talking down her projects. I'm talking down the way she's running as a delegate for the people, as a representative for the people. We don't like her policies. And if we don't like your policies, we're going to speak on it and just tell you straight up we don't like it. People with a soft heart and thin skin are going to say that we're teasing, we're putting you down, we don't like you. Oh, you're being so childish. No, you guys, it's called politics. It's a game. And just like hockey, just like anything else, we race for that puck. We in boxing, we go for that knockout. We go for that win at all means necessary, because that's our game. That's what we need. That's what we do. So for someone like me to go against somebody's word doesn't mean I'm attacking them or teasing them. It's called criticism. I don't know how much and how many times I got to say this, you guys, and how many videos I did before. I may have criticized somebody on CNC, and I may have criticized somebody that was running against me because, for the most, you guys, I'll use myself for an example. When I was running for seat, I had I was trying to work with other people that were running for the seat, but they didn't want that, and I seen that, and I made it light of it, and I even brought it up. I was like, how are we supposed to work here when like we're trying to vie for seats and we agree with the same policy, yet you don't want to assist me in an argument. So for someone to say that, oh well, because your argument wasn't valid and you were just teasing them, we can't do that. That's not called teasing, you guys. That's not called putting down. That's called that's called that's politics, you guys. That's what politics is. So for somebody to not understand that, and run your mouth after that, you best shut the fuck up, because someone's gonna really put you in your spot. And you got to be smart, you guys. You got to be really smart for these things. And I know you guys haven't elected a lot of smart people, and I know there's a lot of not smart people representing us. See what I'm saying, you guys? I'm criticizing it. You, on the other hand, are gonna say that I'm teasing it. I'm mocking it. No, mocking is when you call somebody like me down and start talking about my past and my baggage that you can't even lift. That's mocking. Like supporting a business, and this business that I supported is talking jazz about me, putting me down. Now that is the definition that you're probably searching for. It's not me calling down our members or calling down our CNC's policies just because you may have benefited from them as a member, because there's a lot of people out there that benefited from CNC, got jobs, and I've seen it, you guys. I was a part of it, you guys. I was a part of it, and I remember just getting a job like that, like because somebody was connected into CNC. I could be sleeping and somebody said, "Yo, Eric, we need you to work so and so. We're going to give you all this and that today. Get up." And then I think to myself, I used to think like this because I didn't like the family that I was in before, and they would, yeah, nepotism involved me heavily, but I still I didn't like it because there's other people that wanted that job and needed it. Us would just go there and slack off, knowing that we're sons of guns, sons of bitches that got on because of our family. That's what the reserve is. That's what we're really going up against, because some of you may say we're not. Some of you may say it's all legitimate, but no, it's not legitimate. It's basically just a popularity game, and people like myself and other people don't agree with it, and we still speak our mind and speak our heart. But because we speak our mind and we speak our heart doesn't mean that we're talking down someone and we want you to fail. No, we're just talking down the. You may have cut some corners, and we noticed it and we spoke on it, but we don't do it intentionally, and we don't do it to mock you. We do it to criticize you. We do it to criticize your options. Make better options, make better decisions, make better. And if you can't, you don't, then don't worry about it. But my channel, you guys, I speak on a lot of issues like that, and some of you may like it, some of you may not like it. Some of you may think I'm speaking about you, but I'm not speaking about you, because this world we live in, especially on the res, is not just attack. We're not. It's not just rendered by our reserve. It's also all over Canada. It's all over North America, you guys. There's no reservation that's different than ours. They get CNC, they get money, they take it. That's their job. But when it comes down to the gist of it, making decisions, that's what we can disagree with, and we can talk against and criticize if we want. So you guys, criticizing and mocking are two different words. Don't try to use them to make yourself sound smart. Don't use words that politicians use to make yourself sound smart, because you're gonna look like a fucking idiot. And then you're gonna look like a fucking idiot, and then you're gonna start getting mad and saying that we're talking about you. We're really dissing you. No, you guys, this is a game that's played amongst us politicians, and a lot of us politicians don't get on to speak about it. And I don't care if I'm on or if I'm not. I still speak about it through my YouTube channel, you guys. I still notify you guys and let you guys know what's going on, especially if it's something involving us on Kainai, you guys, because we go through so much, you guys. Everybody cries about change. Everybody cries about, oh, I want this, I want that to change. These separatists that are actually wanting to move out of Alberta, you guys, if it was possible, it's not possible, you guys. And anybody that understands politics is gonna know it's not possible to separate. So there's a rebellious movement that's being run by Danielle Smith, and there's a backing. There's a backing. She wouldn't be doing it if there wasn't a backing. There's a fucking backup up her ass. So Danielle Smith is trying to go about this in a real patient way, because she's getting impatient with us Aboriginals that are speaking out against it. She's trying to be patient with us. Basically, if we went sovereign, we would be our own nation. You guys realize the power? Do you guys even like anybody that talks about the separatist movement from Alberta, from Canada? Do you guys realize how much that would benefit reservations in Alberta? Not, and let me tell you guys this: I bet you the Mohawks are wishing they were in Alberta and a part of this riffraff, because the Mohawks are solid, you guys. They don't just give in to the government. How we give in, we take everything from them. The Mohawks say, you can keep it. We're gonna do what we want. We're gonna have a grow up here, and it's gonna be the biggest grow up in Canada. And by my fucking God, they did, you guys. They're one of the leaders in the cannabis business in Alberta. I'm gonna show you guys something here real second. In a second here, the cannabis business in right here, guys. Actually, let's go back here. We're gonna find out how much the cannabis business made this year. I know how much they made last year, but shit, it doubles in just a year. You can let's see how much it went up. How much did Alberta make last year for cannabis? Here you guys go. Here's the grand number. In the 2024-25 fiscal year, Alberta wholesaled its 693 million in recreational cannabis. Wow. So can you guys understand why the Mohawk told the government to shove that $100 million up their ass, or 150? Because you guys, that's the magic number. I want you guys to remember 150 million. That's the most that any reserve in Canada is going to get. Yet we always fucking, you guys, drain it through your cousin so we can get through the fiscal. If we can make it for that fiscal, the government's going to give us another 150 million. You guys, the cannabis business made 600 million fucking dollars last year. That's why the Mohawks in Toronto and the Montreal area, they kind of branch off into the United States because there's a border there. They don't accept money, you guys. They don't accept money from the government. And that's their fight, and that's their cause when the government comes back and says, you guys got to shut down your operation. You guys got to shut this down. You guys can't shut it. You guys can't make money because it's illegal. It's not illegal. It's cannabis, you guys. And the 150 million that every reserve gets in Canada, I want you guys to know this. Take note. If your ears and your eyes are open to my video right now, The Mohawk reservation does not accept that type of money from the Canadian government, and they are a part of this 693. Let's get the real numbers right here. I want to get the accurate number. They get the 693 million. They're a part of it. They got the land mass, they got the means, they got the money, and they got the brains and the balls. You guys, most, I would like to, I would like to give it up to the Mohawks, because they got the balls. I wish we had. We can't even speak against the government that's helping us because we're so afraid they're gonna do something and take this money back. And no, you guys, the Mohawk are smart enough to start an economy. And so what, they started an economy. So what, they wanted to make money. That's the plan. That's the plan of attack. Because we have been put here, this is it. We've been put here and they're telling us this is the way you guys have to live, because they did that to us our whole fucking existence. And now people like the Mohawks are setting an example for people that, or for other reservations in Canada, and they don't give a fuck if we do it or not. But if you can see the path that they're on, you kind of want to just get the taste of it, like these guys are what it is. This is where we need to be. So you guys, Danielle Smith is trying to make that clear to us. She's trying to make that clear to us and saying that we'll stay out of your guys' business, basically help us, and then we'll stay the fuck out of everybody's business. Because you guys, if Danielle Smith can amend the charter, why can't we amend the Indian Act? Why can't we amend what our treaty said were in stone? Who else is going to amend that? That's the question I want to ask you guys today. If we don't speak out against it, who else is going to amend that? Who else is going to give us that opportunity again? Once we get Danielle out of office, you guys are going to miss her. This Carney, you guys, this guy's really tricky. He came out of the fucking blue, you guys. I've been following politics my whole life, and to think that you would know who, like, oh, I kind of got a feeling these guys, this party is gonna run next year, and then all of a sudden this Carney comes out of the blue. Now he's the fucking prime minister of fucking Canada. He's the shot caller. He's so fucking brilliant, you guys, and I give it up to him. That's the people we need, because this guy is so brilliant. And I don't agree with his policies, you guys, but he's brilliant for coming up with this. He is. He had the cat in the bag, you guys, and he was able to get us to reservations to be sovereign without saying on the paper that you guys are voting for something sovereign. I mean, self-government, not sovereign, you guys. Self-government. Sorry. Still a little bit early morning. He he saw that and he applied it, and now we got these reservations that are starting to be self-governed. And you guys, to let's use our reserve for an example. When they hear self-government, they hear money. That's it, you guys. That's it. That's it. What are you guys gonna do? Take this money, split it amongst each other, shaft us, and then all of a sudden you guys are millionaires living life? I mean, like, that's the plan, but Lord knows nobody is gonna apply anything when they get there. You're gonna steal money without saying you stole it. You're gonna take money without saying you took it. You know, this Carney, guys, is one of the worst prime ministers ever, but one of the most brilliant fucking men on planet Earth. This guy saw it and he wrapped it up and he fucking grabbed it. He grabbed it because because Justin Trudeau couldn't grab it. He grabbed it because Harper couldn't grasp it. This Carney guy that's running Canada and reservations alike knew what the fuck he was doing. So when we speak out against him, we're not teasing him. We're not teasing him. We're not mocking him. He did what he did and it worked. Because that's the name of the game. That's politics. Some of you may understand it, and some of you may not. But whether you understand it or not, that's your prerogative, you guys. That's what we got to stick with. That's what was said. That's what was done. So you guys get this. That $150 million that the reserve likes to steal, because that's what they do, you guys. They steal. I'm not trying to mock again. I'm criticizing the stuff they do with our monies. Okay, the reserve steals that money, and they're so. I heard from my uncle that it turns into routine. So scamming, pay orders, giving your family contracts, that's all they're used to. They're not even close to starting an economy. I bet last term, if we had this he's family from Laverne. He was running for chief. Wanted to turn that detox center into a Walmart. He wanted to turn that because he doesn't like the way the not Pequans treat us. And you guys, we see this all the time you see it on Facebook and all that. How bad they treat us, how that they chase our people away. They cut off that little alleyway because they said that we are the ones that are engaged in criminal activity there. And you guys, we're so prejudged, you guys. Prejudice runs heavy in this town. And my cousin didn't like the way we, as leaders, appeased to the town. Yeah, and then my cousin knew that if we opened a Walmart on that road, that would tank the Cardston economy. And you guys, I'm surprised that our people didn't back him on it. Isn't that the plan? I mean, our current leadership are used to getting that 150 million and busting it up. My cousin said, keep that 150 million and we'll start an economy on this $693 million profit recreational cannabis. We'll get into that, and then we'll start building our own economy. We'll start building our own offices. We'll start building and starting our own policy. I'm really surprised that the reserve didn't back him on it, but I'm going to tell you guys in a second why the reserve didn't back him up on it. And I know this next round they're going to back him up on it. I feel that my cousin Vern is the guy for the reserve, you guys. Some may say, no, he's already working for the reserve in Calgary, handling the situations in Calgary. Whatever, that's his occupation. That's his occupation description for what he's doing for the reserve. He's got the balls to say we can change it, we can do better. You know, and you guys imagine that if we tanked the Cardston economy for how they're treating us, putting that metal fence through Moses Lake, separating us, making us feel like that we're less than them. I think they deserve that then. They don't deserve these little stores they have. They don't share. Like they want all this money to themselves. They're so mean to us, yet they're so nice to us when we get welfare day. You guys, even that would end if we had an economy. You guys, say we had a casino and we had revenue running through there, revenue streams, we would be able to get a portion of that as individuals, as members of Kainai, you guys. And imagine if that revenue hit over 100 million, you guys. We don't have to wait for every little acres claim to get that $100 million. This acres claim that we had has been going on since 2003. I was still in high school. I graduated that year. It's like fucking 25 years ago. Imagine that, you guys. If we had the people going for our system and go had our people that we elected would do us right, we would be in this money making $600-700 million a year for Kainai. Yet we're so used to this handout, this hand feeding. And then you guys out there, you little people that support these corrupted officials, have so much to say about someone like me or my cousin that ran for head office. You guys, he's fucking brilliant. Shout out to Vern, man. You guys, Vern Chief Moon, you guys, man, that guy's the fucking man. That's who we fucking need. You guys, I didn't know him. I knew his dad, my dad, and his dad when we were kids. I used to see him. That's where I used to see him. And yeah, my dad and his dad were engaged in cannabis. And yeah, it was illegal back then. So what, you guys? I used to remember my dad and Vern speaking about Vern Senior speaking about the cannabis business and what if it went legal. I remember as a kid hearing that, and the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. I praise my cousin now, Junior, because he sees good for the people. You guys, this is the stuff that we need. This is the stuff that we this is what it is. It's not what it can be, you guys. This is what it is. And for people to say we're criticizing and mocking the opposition, like, shut the fuck up. You guys don't even know. You don't even know your definitions. You don't even know, like, if we're gonna get bashed against, if we're gonna be talked down on, at least know your shit. At least know and give us a chance to explain our situation before you rant off about yours. So you guys, that's one thing that I really agreed with my cousin. He said we appeased the white man. Those are from his mouth. We appeased. No, he said we appeased the not ones. And I don't know why, especially in Cardston, you guys. I know our leadership have like business ties, like with the peace powwow coming up. It's so ironic, you guys. You know, we have all this animosity with Cardston and Moses Lake, yet we still have this peace powwow. Just tank their fucking economy and let them know who's the fucking man. That's what my cousin's trying to say, and that's what I'm trying to back him up on. That's what I'm like telling you right now. We don't have to appease them. We don't have to. We don't have to make them look good. What do they do for us? What do they do for us? Just because you guys got a food market and you guys is family run? Fuck, let's just get Walmart and take you out. Then all of a sudden you're bankrupt and all those loans that you guys took out, they'll be on you after that. See, that's what my cousin's talking about. They knocked us out back in the fucking early 90s. They knocked us out large, like huge. They put us in these schools, did stuff, weird stuff. They like tried to destroy us. Here, my cousin's talking about destroying just their economy. And we can't even back him on that. We can't even back him up as members of Kainai. We can't even back my cousin up with all these policies, these plans, and all these ideas that my cousin's fucking brilliant. He's fucking brilliant. And you guys, that's what we need. The day and age of what we currently got going on and their fans of mocking us that needs to come to an end. That needs to come to an end. I don't see why everybody's going up to try and say we the bad people. We're the ones that are going up. We're the ones that no, we are the ones that see an economy. We can understand financial situations, whether it's illegal or if it's not illegal. What we do the most is appease the not Bitcoins to their comfort level. And then we shaft our other people. I tried to get a store for my cleaning business. I've been bothering Rob Crow for the past 10 years for a office space up at the building, and I haven't been able to get one. Even though I got a business license, I'm certified, I'm still trying to get a business going, but I guess there's a lineup for other people. And that's who he's going to appease rather than to support somebody like Eric that just came from the gutter, drug through the mud, knows what it is to be engaged in illegal activity, knows what it does to. He'd rather, and get a second chance in life, he'd rather appease the opposite. So, you guys, I'll use that one for an example just because I've been trying really hard to get my cleaning business off the ground and get a storefront for it so I can rent out vacuums, so I can rent out cleaning services because I know a lot of people are busy to clean and they can't keep up to par. I got a business, my business, you guys, we currently are in the process of helping our elders as a free payment. So elders need to clean their house. We'll do it for free. And only 10 spots though, you guys. Like, I was thinking at the first of the month, I'll have 10 spots open for some elders that need cleaning. And then I thought to myself, like, that'd be too much for one day or 2 days, because I'm not guaranteed that I'm able to clean a house in an hour. So I thought to myself, why not do 2 a week? 2 free cleanings for elders a week. So that's what my initial plan was for my cleaning business. And I don't get support from the reserve. I don't see like people saying, "Oh, well, this guy changed from this person to that person and let's support him and help him." We don't get that, you guys. We don't get that. It's every man for himself on Kainai. If you're not connected, if you don't have that cousin in council, or if you don't have this group of people supporting you, then you're shit out of luck. So, you guys, I feel that those are the necessary changes that we need to make. So, you guys, that's what I want to clear up on this video. I want to make note of it and I want to make it make sense for you guys. So today's video, you guys, moral of my story today is we don't mock, we criticize. Criticism goes hand in hand with politics. And if you don't understand that, shut the fuck up. Because let us be, while you do you. We know what side you support. We don't care. By all means, support it. But you guys, these ideas are what is really on the table. And they get a smoke show with people talking against us, talking us down, us people that are supporting the movement. And that's what I'm going to call it, a movement, because we got to definitely move away from what we have currently. So, you guys, if you enjoyed this one, like, subscribe, comment, and follow. Peace from your boy, Eric, Esme&Eric.